Batch converting PNG to JPG in Linux. Does anyone know a good way to batch convert a bunch of PNGs into JPGs in Linux? I'm using Ubuntu. A PNG to JPG binary that I could just drop into a shell script would be ideal.
Your best bet would be to use ImageMagick. I am not an expert in the actual usage, but I know you can pretty much do anything image related with this. An example is, which will keep the original as well as creating the converted image. As for batch conversion, I think you need to use the Mogrify tool, which is part of ImageMagick. Keep in mind that this overwrites the old images. The command is
I have a couple more solutions. The simplest solution is like most already posted. A simple bash for loop. For some reason I tend to avoid loops in bash, so here is a more Unixy Zargs approach, using bash for the name mangling. The one I use. It uses new parallel to run multiple jobs at once, giving you a performance boost. It is installed by default on many systems and is almost definitely in your repo. It is a good program to have around. The number of jobs defaults to the number of CPU cores you have. I found better CPU usage using 3 jobs on my dual-core system. And if you want some stats, an eater, jobs completed, average time per job. There is also an alternative syntax if you are using new parallel. And a similar syntax for some other versions, including Debian.
The convert command found on many Linux distributions is installed as part of the ImageMagick suite. Here's the bash code to run convert on all PNG files in a directory and avoid that double extension problem.
TL drive. For those who just want the simplest commands. Convert and keep original files. Convert and remove original files. Batch converting explained. Kinda late to the party, but just to clear up all of the confusion for someone who may not be very comfortable with CLI, here's a super dumbed down reference and explanation. Example directory. Simple convert. Keeps all original ping files as well as creates JPG files. Result. Explanation. Mogrify is part of the ImageMagick suite of tools for image processing. Mogrify processes images in place, meaning the original file is overwritten, with the exception of the format option. From the site, this tool is similar to convert except that the original image file is overwritten, unless you change the file suffix with the format option. The bash format option specifies that you will be changing the format, and the next argument needs to be the type, in this case, JPG. Lastly, .ping is the input files, all files ending in ping. convert and remove. Converts all PNG files to JPG, removes original. Result. Explanation. The first part is the exact same as above, it will create new JPG files. The end is a Boolean operator. In short, when a program terminates, it returns an exit status. A status of 0 means no errors. Since and performs short-circuit evaluation, the write part will only be performed if there were no errors. This is useful because you may not want to delete all of the original files if there was an error converting them. The rm command deletes files. Fancy stuff. Now here's some goodies for the people who are comfortable with the CLI. If you want some output while it's converting files, convert all PNG files in all subdirectories and give output for each one. Convert all PNG files in all subdirectories, put all of the resulting JPGs into the all directory, number them, remove original PNG files, and display output for each file as it takes place.